seen our security guards anywhere. Has anybody seen them? What?
So,
What in the world? Hey!
We need a big bowl of...
Did you
You
sleep
too.
good?
Hey,
I slept like a cat. I don't know.
Shit. Look at this little bowl they're giving me. What's that garbage all about?
There's your
I
bowl.
understand that. Woo.
Hey,
Get champion
security!
breakfast.
What?
Hey, how you
Excuse
doing,
me.
boss?
What are you two doing up there in Zach's apartment?
Whose apartment?
That is Zach's apartment.
Zach? Zach doesn't live here.
We just saw the table and we thought this was the diner where we're supposed to get some breakfast. We need a hearty breakfast.
Breakfast of champion.
I thought yesterday I told you no more snacks. Yeah, no more snacks. So, let me ask you a question. What is that you are eating?
It's
it's part of a nutritious breakfast, a hearty breakfast.
Yeah.
It's a hearty
Hearty.
breakfast. Well, you know what? Most of the guys and girls in here, seeing as it's already
fiber
9:30, they have already had their breakfast because they're not lazy, stay in bed all morning and eating
excuse
breakfast.
me, boss. That little kid right there, he doesn't look like he's had breakfast. Yeah, have some of that there. Oh, that wasn't far enough.
I thought for you.
Wait a second now.
Would you
know
like
what?
some
As
honey
you're
fiber
tossing,
oat? There's some oat for you.
That's good. That's good.
here's the question though. Everybody have a seat. Listen. I would like to know exactly what kind.
Boss, we're having a hard time hearing you up here, huh? What are you talking about? What?
Would you do that
This
down
cereal, cereal looks to me a lot like a honeycomb and a Cocoa Puff.
So we don't know where that came from. They're just up here in Zach's apartment.
That was in
It
Zach's
was up
apartment.
here.
Yeah.
We just ate what we was given. We don't know.
Okay,
It was
just
Zach's
looks interesting. Dog. I like that. Dog.
What'd she
Okay.
say?
Oh, don't know.
I don't know either. Okay,
Okay, well,
hey, boss, we're going to be a little more incognito. I think probably that's the problem. We're
You
not
know what I
catching the
think you guys
imposter.
need to do? If I see you eating one more time this whole entire week, you are fired. No more eating on the job.
Oh, okay.
Before you go, hang on. Listen up. Before you go, I just need to ask you a question. Your job yesterday that I gave to you, Agent CCP, was that you were supposed to be doing security for the alley cats, and I don't even know if you even know if any of them are even here today.
I think they are.
And Agent,
They're here. They're here.
Agent, yeah.
How about them alley cat? Whoa.
Yep.
Agent HC, listen up.
They are definitely here.
They're here. But Agent HC, your job was to be responsible for the dog pound, and I don't even know if you even know. Are they here?
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Boss, we're going to work on being a little more incognito. I just got
Yeah.
one question for you, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
One question. Who let the dogs out?
We'll see you, alley cats. Woo! 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 Woo!
tell you, listen up. If you happen to see those two no good security guards eating any snacks today, I'm going to report it directly to me. Right now, though, I need everybody to scoot back in their seats. Get really quiet. We're going to have our Bible lesson this morning, and I'm going to start off by telling you a story about a little guy who, in his backyard, he had a sandbox, and every day he loved to go and play in his sandbox. But one day, the neighborhood bully went and took a really big rock and put it in this boy's sandbox, and when he went out to play the next morning, he went out there to play, and he saw this big rock, and it was so heavy that he couldn't move it. Well, his dad just happened to walk onto the back porch, and he stood there and he watched his son as his little boy was pushing and tugging and trying to get the rock up out of the sandbox. Well, it was so heavy, I mean, he was sweating and he was kicking with his feet and doing everything he could to get the rock out, and it was so heavy, he finally got it to the edge of the sandbox and just did not have enough strength to get it up over the edge. So finally his dad walked down to him, picked up the rock, and set it out of the sandbox. And he said, "Son, I've been standing here watching you this whole time. You did not use all the strength that you had to get the rock out of the sandbox." And the little boy looked at his dad and he said, "What are you talking about? You saw me. I was using every single bit of strength that I had to get this rock out of my sandbox." And the dad said, "You didn't ask me. I was your strength." Well, that story reminded me of our Bible story this morning, which I have a feeling that almost every single one of you have heard at least once in your life, and that is the story of David and Goliath. But here's the deal. Today, we're not even going to be talking really. Oh my. Aren't they lovely? Excuse me just a moment. Girls, I'm right in the middle of my Bible. Who are you? Oh, actually, that's not good. They say that they're the Goliath girls, and they're actually like on Goliath's side, and they would like to sing a song. So, okay.